Hello, how you guys doing today? This your boy D coming at you guys with another topic. And today's topic is simply going to be about Hollywood witches of Babylon. That's right, people. Hollywood witches of Babylon revealed. That's right, people. Hollywood witches of Babylon revealed. This is correct, people. And the thing about this, I'm about to be talking about something, that don't get touched on that much. And the thing about this, we'll be talking about Hollywood witches of Babylon. That's right. And the thing is, man, in the media, you guys, you women are being controlled by witches. That's right. You women are literally being man-controlled by witches, Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, even Jennifer Lopez, and many more. There's many witches in Hollywood, But I'll just be revealing and talking about these ones, You guys listen to their music, and the thing about their music, it's like, man, it's like manipulating other man. It's manipulating you guys. You women listen to that Beyonce music and want to be like Beyonce. You women listen to that Rihanna music and want to be like Rihanna. You did. You women listen to that Nicki Minaj music and want to be like Nicki Minaj. But the thing about this, you guys don't even know that they are secretive witches. They are secretive witches. Nicki Minaj admit to having a demon living in her name Roman or something. Nicki Minaj admit to having a demon living in her. Rihanna admit to being a witch. That's right. Rihanna admit to being a witch. Beyonce is the witch. She's one of the witches in Hollywood with high rank. That's right, people. She's one of the witches in Hollywood with the highest rank. And the thing about her, you guys remember how they looked before they came into the music industry. You guys remember how they looked when they came into the music industry. Now, tell me, why is this? Why is they all looking like evil women? Tell me, why is they all looking like evil women? This is like, man, crazy. Like, they came into the music industry as looking like sexy women, But now, look at them now. Look at them now, literally, in darkness, Look at their videos. They are basically, drunk and hypnotized in their video. I'm talking about demonized drunk. You know what I'm saying? They is demonized drunk in the videos. Look at Beyonce's new video, Drunk in Love. She is literally demonized. You guys see the way she moving, look crazy and stuff. She is demonized. That's because she's a secretive witch, and you guys don't know when you indulge in their music. When you got your man in their music, you guys support this stuff. This is what I call slavery and bondage. You guys pay y'all money to get hypnotized. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that's not God, because they are witches. They are secretive witches. You guys pay y'all money to get hypnotized and get spells put on y'all through their music. That's right. You guys pay y'all money to get hypnotized and get their spells and curses put on you through music. This is what you call slavery and bondage. Because, their image is referring to, harlots. We all know about Nicki Minaj. We all know the story with Nicki Minaj and Young Money, She did something dirty with all them guys. That's right, she did something dirty with all them guys, And them guys demonized, Them guys is so demonized, they way too gone. Lil Wayne is into voodoo. And he a homosexual. Baby is into all that stuff too, voodoo. And he's a homosexual too, that's right. And you guys pay y'all money to support homosexuality, something that God is against. You guys pay y'all money to support homosexuality, something that God is against. You guys pay y'all money to support voodoo, something that God is against. These people is doing this stuff. I'm here to open up you guys' eyes. These people is doing this stuff. Beyonce is literally casting spells on people. Literally, Beyonce is casting spells on people. While you guys think like she's just this pretty woman, Like, man, you guys see the dark side of her. She's casting spells on people. And the thing about it, she's brought up in the church, I could tell God wanted to use Beyonce. God wanted to use Beyonce. But she went and gave up her rights to Satan for making demonic music. That's right. Making demonic music, you know. Like, man, literally deceiving the world. Literally deceiving the world. Definitely with that songs, her and Destiny Child's, Can You Pay My Bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? I don't think you do, so me and you are through. That's just letting women know, well, if a man can't pay your bills, he's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's not good because you deceiving. You done messed up a lot of people. You done messed up a lot of relationships with this. You done messed up a lot of good relationships with this. You done ruined households with this. You have ruined households with this. You have ruined families with that, you know. Having a woman think that a man ain't good enough for her because a man can't pay her bills. Now this is that manipulation. This is the man manipulation that's behind the music. These women believe this stuff. They believe in this stuff and they do this stuff. They live by this. These women be being about that life when they hear these lyrics, you know. These are encoded curses through music. People wake up. They is messing up lives. You know. This is encoded manipulation of the man through music. And the thing about it, they have messed up lives. They have torn up relationships, you know. And, you know, Rihanna, she, you know what I'm saying, she basically, you know what I'm saying, market the gay sex, women and men, you know what I'm saying. People think that's cool, all these women walking around holding hands and stuff. All these women walking around holding hands. All these women walking around holding hands, you know. They're straight doing witchcraft through this music. You know what I'm saying? Manipulating you guys' mind. That's right. Manipulating you guys' mind. You know, they're straight doing witchcraft through the music. You know, this is what you call mind control. And anything that's a mind control is considered witchcraft. Anything that's a mind control is considered witchcraft. And they is doing witchcraft in their music. That's why you got these women walking around with orange and brown and green hair, you know what I'm saying, want to be Nicki Minaj. This is why you have some women walking around, got their hair cut like mohawks and sea fishes and stuff, looking like Rihanna, because they want to be Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? They have Rihanna cursed because they living for Rihanna. They want to be Rihanna. You see what I'm saying? And you got some women want to be Beyonce, living to be Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? And this is what you call slavery and bondage. You know what I'm saying? You guys is falling into their witchcraft. You know, you guys are falling into their witchcraft. This is terrible. And this is true. You guys are falling into their witchcraft. You know, they is possessing you guys through their music, you know. You know, Rihanna have done things. Rihanna, you know what I'm saying, had a thing of women, for women, you know what I'm saying, like that's cool for all women to be together and stuff, the gay sex thing. She market that through her music, you know what I'm saying? And she also markets sleeping with different guys, you see what I'm saying? And guess what? You women that's out there that's following Rihanna, you know what I'm saying? You guys are in the same footsteps as Rihanna, you know what I'm saying? Rihanna has the wrath of God on her. And the thing about you guys is following Rihanna, you guys think, well, gay sex is cool, and then to go back to a man. You know what I'm saying? You guys see what's going on with her. You know, she had her girlfriend, and she's back and forth with Chris Brown and Drake. You know what I'm saying? You women think that's cool. And you know what I'm saying? You guys follow her music and her lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? You guys is painting a picture, a false picture about following her music and her lifestyle. Because you guys listen to her music, and she talk about this stuff, and you guys see it on TV in the real industry too. And you guys want to be like Rihanna. And this is what I call witchcraft, you know what I'm saying? Because you guys minds are being manipulated, and you guys are following this stuff. You guys are literally following this stuff, you know. And you know, this stuff is so demonic, you know what I'm saying? This stuff is so demonic, you know. This stuff is real demonic, you know. And Nicki Minaj, that lady is just, man, you know what I'm saying, marketing hard Satan, you know what I'm saying? She got all type of perverse lyrics, you know what I'm saying, in her mouth, talking about doing nasty things with men and all that stuff, and these women literally going around singing this stuff, pronouncing this stuff out of their mouth, and doing this stuff and thinking this is what life is about. You supposed to be a harlot. She got young women thinking that they supposed to be harlots, giving what is holy, you know what I'm saying, to every man. That's right, giving what is supposed to be holy to every man. You know what I'm saying? And you only supposed to have one man. And you guys are really following them, you know what I'm saying? And this is what they is, these women, you know what I'm saying? They are witches of Babylon, you know what I'm saying? Because they are abomination to the Lord. They are doing everything that is going against the Lord. And they are out here marketing stuff in the opening for you young women to fall into it, you know what I'm saying, to deceive these guys and get them diseases, because they got diseases, you know.